We have over 25 years of experience working with young people. Newcomer families and children and youth are our main focus. And so we've been welcoming young people in the school system and in the community to Nova Scotia for a long time. And now we have the opportunity for this special project to develop tools and resources around gender-based violence prevention, and so we're engaging young people in that process so that we can know more about what they think and what they experience, and we can develop our resources accordingly.
Picture.
What we're doing this weekend is we're using acting to express the different gender-based violence, so from sexism to like discrimination, and like under discrimination you have cultural racism and stuff like that. So instead of talking about it, we use acting to show it better.
You don't need your hands like how?
When you act it out, you're not really talking, but you're talking. So it's easier for us all to come together, and I find that the different acting games and acting like skills just bring us together as one and unite us, because we get to learn more about each other every day.
It's my first time in everyone's room, so yeah, we're trying something new, and we do have fun and we learn some stuff. I'm really happy that I'm in and I'm part of this project, because everything like began to change and you begin to understand like what the topic mean and like what we're doing, and yeah. Everyone began to learn a little bit. So everyone have their own thoughts, and like in this project, everyone like began to change their thinking. They began like to believe in other things. Like sometimes like they believe in something wrong, but now like they begin like to be like, oh, we are wrong. We have like this to change.
But you can't talk like this.
But you can't tell her that.
This is the first time I joined this kind of project. Like when you go in front of people and acting in front of them and talk and something like this. Yeah, it's been so good.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam.
Forum theatre is a system of theatre making that presents a problem in an unsolved form and then has the audience come to strategies and consensus about the best way to try and solve that problem. And we do a lot of games and exercise.
Picture.
To bring them into the sense of play so they don't feel like they're being studied, but yet what we're doing is asking them to be expressive vocally and physically.
What is it? What makes it sexism as opposed to something else? Treating women badly, why?
In terms of I think the problem-solving component of forum theater has also been an interesting tool. The analysis that's taken place over the last couple of days, it's been amazing to watch how the language barrier starts to soften and get rounded. It's amazing to feel how people are enabled, how students become translators when they come forward, those who have more language skills, and so that the whole thing starts to become more of a team.
Oh, look who's here. I get a phone call from school. Why? Explain. Why the school called me because of you? I know.
كان عندنا امتحان رياضيات. طلبت مساعدة الأستاذ أنا. رفض الأستاذ إنه يساعدني. مع إنه ساعد زميلتي ونفس الوقت زميلتي كويسة كثير بلغتها.
People find it hard to talk about stuff. So when you act it out, you see the different emotions and the different feelings coming from their body. And it's easier to interpret from the audience. And you can interpret multiple different stuff from it. Sometimes it's just one big image, but you can see different areas of gender-based violence being presented.
Way. So acting is really good, like to pull out like some ideas you have in your heart, like problems you had before, and show it to people by acting or theater.
There's some of the topics we already like seen before. So yeah, like, and how they act, like that's really nice, the way they act, because they're trying to show you that's really happened in real life.
Okay, good. Stop. Let's go back and look at that because you had a different idea. You had an idea we didn't get to, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
When we were working as a group, I realized that like if you listen to each other as a group and do the works together and be nice to each other, you can do a really a good work.
We're talking about the issue that they're saying that the men have more power than the woman, and then he's the one who's control, but that's not right, because the women have their rights, and then we should give them their right.
Excuse me.
Can you stop talking, please?
We ask first for help. We have to tell the teacher.
I don't know. I don't need to be in trouble.
Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't need to be in trouble.
Okay. Excuse me. I need
What's
help.
happening, girls? You say
I
me.
need help.
I am busy. You say me.
I know,
Why are you talking
but
too
you
much?
have to help all the students.
You have to be
We see
quiet.
that a lot of time, that the woman not allowed to get out of the home, not allowed to do things, a lot of things, so that's not right.
What's about? You go to your room. That's not of your business. I'm the
It's
dad.
my business.
That's
I'm,
my
I'm
house.
her elder
That's a-
sister.
Okay.
I don't care if you are my dad. That's Shana.
We're working about how women and men be exactly the same thing, not different between them. Sometimes in some culture and stuff, they say, oh, or women have to stay home for a child and stuff, and men have to work and bring money for the family and stuff. So we're just showing people like when even any newcomer or any women, man is same thing. I just don't need to get in trouble with my family, So that's why I didn't help you.
But we have tests soon. We have to know how to do the question. We need help.
It's okay if I didn't get a good mark, maybe that another test I will be better and better.
We actually make one that the woman shouldn't drive because she doesn't know how to drive. Yeah, and then the woman bought a new car, so the male came, and then he said, oh, that's a nice car, and then he got the key of it, and then he just started driving, and then she was working so hard to get it, and then he's the one who drive it. She was so excited to drive it first, but he did not let her to drive first.
Out of your mind?
But I should drive it first.
Why?
Because it's mine. I work hard to get the car.
I am a better driver.
But I know how to drive.
I guarantee I'm a better driver. Did you want your car to be in an accident like that?
That's
you
fine.
just bought it.
The next part that he came and he asked her for the key, and then she said, no, I'm gonna drive first. And then he said, just let me drive first. I'm gonna try for you. Just have it right here. And then she said, no, that's my car. I'm gonna drive first. The next part, he was upset. So we make a part that he was upset. And then he said that I'm your friend. If you want me to steal your friend, just let me drive it first.
You can come with me.
Do you want to be my friend?
I am your friend.
Well, then let me drive your car.
But I can't let you drive it first.
Well, then that's not very friendly. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I think she should drive it first because she's the one who worked hard and then got it. I think people learn that if they, in their future, that if they got a wife or daughter or something, just let her live her life as she wants. Just don't be against her.
This lady, how she look like?
Yeah, she's...
Look at her clothes and her
In our
hair.
culture, the boy always right and always strong and always who's the leader, and we have to listen, and they put their rules, and we have not to argue with them. But now I feel that everyone have the right to do whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you are male or you're female, you know what I mean? But in this workshop, they began to change their thinking.
Father history?
Not
Your
really.
grandfather history?
Not really. I just
You know her?
from the scene I saw about the two Muslims girls who were wearing hijab, and there was three people came in and why you wearing this, and then I had a lot of feelings saying that you can't judge people by the way they're wearing.
What is this?
What is this?
That's my hijab.
Whoa, why are you wearing it so
Guys, what are you doing? Like, why are you picking on these girls?
Excuse
me. Like, why are you girls like picking on
yeah,
these
what
girls?
are
Not even your business.
Why are you guys bullying them?
That's not your business. Everyone have the right to live like however they want to. Like, even though they want to believe in anything, like even like anything, they can do because that's their life.
We all want to live like in the same country, and we feel in love and peace between each other. So I don't want to see this anymore because it's enough. Like we lived a lot of this. We saw a lot of this.
Our culture, if you talk with boys too much, they think like you are a bad girl or something. So literally we didn't used to it. But like in this theater, I just like learn how to be like, to talk, like don't be afraid of something. Like literally this theater is showing like to be like just saying what the problem that people think of it. You just like, I just need to like, in this theater, I just need to show like people, not only men like they're strong, there's girls too.
A lot of things changed my mind on this weekend. I learned that we should be with the human rights, that the woman should do whatever she wants. Why I can do whatever I want, then she can't? Why? We're both a human.
The boys, maybe they will like change their thoughts about like how to look at the girls or like how to communicate with them.
We're learning something new, and that help us like in our lives. Because if you just sit at home and not just sit at home, even though you go anywhere with your friends, you only talk about something funny or laugh about what happened in your school and stuff. But every time you come here, like you're learning about something new that can help you with your life. I feel powerful and happiness, and it's just it's something good.
We can do the same thing in our real life. It doesn't have to be an act. It doesn't finish here. We can go and like, if someone is being treated unfairly, we can go and ask them, why are you doing this?
Girl, woman, what does that mean to you? Sister, daughter, wife? I believe in life, and the reality is that we all want to be free. So why are girls and women held hostages, trying to be anything but someone else's property? Why are we still getting paid less than the man's dollar? And if you're a woman of color, whoa, don't even get me started.
I think you're changing people. I think you're changing the way how people think. And I think the way they came in today is not the way they're leaving. I think everyone's leaving with a more open understanding of this topic. I think they're at ease.